Hello everybody, it's Everalto4 for another episode of Let's Play Golden Sun The Lost Age. In the last episode we completed Tandaria Tower, and we got the right prong from the Sea God Shrine by Dyla. Now, we got the glower staff from derusting rusty staff that we found in the Sea God Shrine, and we are going to give it to... We're going to give that to Sheba, so she's no longer going to have the Hagbone Mace, unfortunately. But now she has something better, so yeah. And this time, we're going to explore the town of Izumo. And cool people here. Had a lot of trouble here in Izumo lately. I don't want to scare you, but you should leave, and fast, right now. Seriously, run. Oh dear. I think it's time for us to finally put Mind Read. Oops. Put Mind Read back on R there. The great spirit of Mikage is awakened. What does it all mean? Dragon is the guardian of the island, so why is it treating us so cruelly? Oh my goodness. What's going on? Let's see. There's two things we can find using Cyclone here. But not over here. Lady Uzume doesn't want to sacrifice Kushinada, but that's the only way to appease the serpent. I'm sure that kind-heartedly Uzume doesn't want to sacrifice anyone. Yeah, apparently something's going on here. Also, it's so nice in Japan. So yeah, Izumo is like the Japan-type area. When we were at like the, even like the way that the island here is shaped. Let's just leave for a moment. It's kind of like the analog to Japan, whereas like on the mainland here, this was like an Asia type of area. We had Xi'an and the Fushun Temple and all that like right around over here. And so yeah, off the coast of China, Korea type area is Japan. So it's just kind of neat. I just like the analogs to real life. But let's check out the artifacts here. Ooh, we can buy a Shamshir now. Unfortunately, everything we have is already better. We can get a Ninja Blade. I think that's new as well. Dragon Axe is not new. Ooh, War Gloves. Nice. War Gloves are going to you because you don't have anything special. Game ticket will go to Felix. Definitely get another Psy Crystal. Robber's Blade is old. Oldest is Comet Mace. No, Comet Mace is old. Yeah, so we can get our Pure Circlets back. I sold the Sea Gods tier because we don't need that, and if we do, I could just rebuy it from here. And I don't think anything here is going to be particular. Well, I guess the shirts are, but it's still not. I guess I could buy it for you just because you have regular clothes, but I don't think it's worth it as of yet. I mean, especially this. I like having the increased, excuse me. You know what, I'll trade your full metal vest. I didn't know you could press select to see what these things do, by the way, before you buy them. Just want to put that out there. What did that? Yeah, that was just defense. Okay, so yeah, no, we're pretty well set already. One day Kushinada put on a display of power so great that it almost rivaled Susa's. Such a shame. I really wanted to see how strong she might have become. Izumo's leader have always possessed certain special powers. Always. And let me tell you, the combined power of Susa and Lady Uzume is stunning to see. Wonder if they have synergy. But yeah, there are 7 hidden things around here. Also, this is a great spot to use Cyclone. I believe there is an item somewhere in here. 2 items, in fact. Wow. Old man! The dragon's bane seemed to have put the serpent under, but for how long? What I want to know is what caused our legendary guardian to awaken. Does it have like a sword in its foot, and if I pull the sword out, it becomes a maid, or is that not? Am I just thinking of anime? A while back, a volcano erupted on the mainland. We saw brilliant flashes of light to the west. Yeah, the great dragon awoke shortly afterwards and caused a terrible panic through the... My bad! I can't find my dagger. I had it earlier. I wonder if Susa... Dun dun dun... According to legend, it's the only thing that can put the serpent back to sleep. As for the dagger, I'll bet Susa's planning on using it to save Kushinada. Wonder if all the recent disasters aroused the dragon from his slumber on the mountain. So let's see. A volcano erupted on the mainland. So that was Mount Aleph. Okay, yeah. It wasn't for the Venus Lighthouse incident. This is way back. There's no way to get sunlight in the Serpent's Cave on Mount Mikage. No way. Yeah, so this is the exposition hut. The serpent can't stand sunlight, so it only shows up in the village at night, just as the legend says. I'm old and I've had enough of this world. Why wouldn't I make a good sacrifice for the dragon? Our guardian serpent's really just a dragon. Why do dragons always want maiden sacrifices? That's a bit fourth wall breaking. Choosing the next sacrifice by lottery seems such a harsh method. I'm far too old to understand the ideas of these modern times. They seem far too extreme. Sacrifices graces should not be determined by chance alone. It should be a vote. Who do we like the least? Daughters of the family in that home requested that we use the lottery to choose the victims. Oh gosh. Lady Uzume's name had been drawn in the lottery. Would she have been the next sacrifice? Okuni, Kushinada, and Lady Uzume all drew in the lottery to choose the next sacrifice with us. I can't believe we drew Kushinada. Is that chance? Fate? I guess you never know. I'm so relieved I'm not this year's sacrifice, but what happens next year? Maybe you guys shouldn't sacrifice maidens. That seems like an outdated system, you know? Name's Okuni. I'm a great dancer, except I don't feel much like dancing these days. And now we're gonna have to go on a quest back and forth between a poet and a lyricist, and trying to get a song, and eventually you'll sing and I'll get an attack FX badge. It's gonna be great. No, I'm not gonna explain that. Of course, I know the legend of the Great Serpent. Everyone does, but I don't believe it. Sir, I love your mutton chops. I just want to say, sacrificing it. Oh, sorry. Sacrificing young girls to the serpent year after year, it's too cruel to be true. Things like this are really going to hurt the inn. We get few enough travelers as it is. That's all he's thinking about. If I were younger, I might have been the sacrifice. Oh, that's so horrible. Ma'am, you look fine. You are a beautiful woman, and you should think that. What does the serpent plan on doing with those young women? Surely doesn't intend to marry all of them. Yeah, that's sure. Trying to think of a reference to Dragon Ball with what's his face, Oolong. But yeah, anyway, you can jump across here and go all the way up this way. Look, we're behind the village. Think we get some water of life. And a secret treasure. And then we head all the way back. I said all the way back down here. And...
Brave warrior will appear to defeat the serpent by the next full moon. It's just a legend that no one believes that. No one.
As a child, Susa was as wild as could be and brought his elder sibling, Lady Uzume, much strife. Kushinada is the one who tamed his wild ways. Of course, no one wants to see her sacrificed. Except for, you know, any girls that might like Susa, you know. Really? If it's this one, I'm gonna kind of be upset. Nope. Okay, good.
When I get older, I might have to be a sacrifice too. What's a sacrifice? How could you sacrifice your beloved Kushinada? It's not fair.
Life isn't fair, kid. Maybe it's over here. Yep, there we go. Lucky medal! And there's a thing in here. An elixir. Ooh. And a bunch of people dancing, because why not? Serpent attacked the town one night during a festival. Didn't leave until it eaten all of the food we prepare for our feast. Do you both just say... Stop it. Do you both just say the same... Oh, no. There's no point dancing if Okuni's not here. Serpent ate all our food and vanished into darkness to ruin the festival. Serpent lives on Mount Mikage. In our tongue, its original name meant the Undying Mountain. As long as the serpent lives on its peak, I doubt the serpent will ever die either. Hello? Susa's not here. I believe he went to Mount Mikage. He believes he can save Kushinada, and so he has gone to fight the serpent. He truly believes he can defeat the great serpent of Mikage. It's all for naught, though, as the hero will certainly appear and destroy the great serpent. If the serpent defeats Susa, I'll be alone. I pray that our guardian's anger is not aroused and that Susa will be protected. Is Susa, like, supposed to be like Susanoo? The guy that fought Orochi? Yeah, Susa came through here on his way to save Kushinada. That jerk knocked me flat and just kept on going. He was totally wild. Even if Susa tried to rescue Kushinada, she wouldn't just run away with him. I think she still believes that a hero will appear and defeat the serpent. That must be it. There's this cartoon that I saw, like, when I was a kid. It was like a cartoon movie of, it was called, like, Susanoo and the Eight-Headed Dragon or something like that. It was, like, really interestingly animated. Future Dovey will hopefully put a picture on the screen or the correct name or whatever, but, it was pretty cool. I have to check out what the origin of that is, but yeah, let's...
Susa, don't come for me. If I see you, I'll surely lose the courage to sacrifice myself for Izumo. If I run, Lady Uzume and all of Izumo will suffer greatly. Please, don't come for me. Lady Uzume has foretold the coming of a hero, and I believe her. And so I shall remain here until the coming of the next full moon, in the hero.
Yeah, so we can't go near her. Let's see, there's one more area for us to check in the town, and that is down this way. Unfortunately, the only time it's ever a full moon is when we get near Garo. See, this ring of giant stones have been here for ages. No one knows who put them here. See how they make this beautiful circle except for that one, right? Susa moved it. He didn't even use his hands. He surely holds the secret to a great power. Well, seems like he has Earth synergy. So that's neat. Watch this. The misaligned stone is back in its original position. How did this happen? Either Susa or Kushinada must have moved it when I wasn't looking. Or you're an idiot. But anyway, we move that, and there's an entrance over here to the Izumo ruins. Unfortunately, we can't do anything here yet. So, let's just put a pin in that and remember it for later. But I think it's time for us to go and have happy fun times in one of the, I don't know. I like this place and I don't like it, but it's time for another rock already. It's time for Gaia Rock. Come to Gaia Rock. So there's a few things you can do here. You can go straight in, or you can start climbing around the exterior. And what I'm going to do is actually go outside first. Technically, you can go straight in right now. Well, these are new enemies, a white and a fireworm. Technically, you can go straight in right now and fight the, wow. I am over-leveled, apparently. Nice! You can go right in and face that serpent and die really, really badly. Unless you are unbearably over-leveled. And I mean like unbearably, not just like a few levels. I mean like you're somewhere in like the 60s or something. You can't, or you have some master strategy that I don't know about that you shouldn't. You can't beat the serpent right now. We're gonna have to weaken it. If you remember, the old men and women and people were talking about the serpent having weakness to light. So we actually have to go around Gaia Rock and let some light in, pretty much. Something interesting about this dungeon is that unlike Ayers Rock or Aqua Rock, now we have a golem and a clay gargoyle, which I think these guys were around the Venus Lighthouse at the end of last game, weren't they? I feel like they were. Yeah, so unlike the first two rocks that we've been to, oh, isn't this beautiful? Ooh, very nice. There's actually a boss here, and it's tough, and you can actually modulate the difficulty, and we'll get to that. Like I said, the sunlight is going to weaken it, but you can choose how much. Right now it's set to ultra hard, yeah. But as you climb up the outside here, it's probably a good idea to stay away from any straight routes you see like that, because there's going to be like little moai statues that are just in the wall because they're jerks, and when you step over them they pop out and make you fall. Don't ask me why, that's just how it is. Oh wait, no. I think it was supposed to go around the other way. I actually have a map of this one, so I don't have many maps in this game, unfortunately, because for some reason VG Maps just doesn't have it. Like, whoever was doing it just didn't do the project. Let's walk down this way and see if we encounter that little moai face. Or it's not on this one. Huh, okay. It's going to be, I promise you. But yeah, for some reason VG Maps doesn't like have anything to do with this. But at least there's another website, spritersresource.com, which is pretty cool about it, about providing various doesn't really matter which way we went, I guess, providing various things, but they are very inconsistent with this game, unfortunately. That's not the side we wanted to go onto, what the heck. But anyway, what they do have is maps of the exterior to Gaia Rock at the very least. But yeah, they're like really inconsistent. I missed the vine over there. They're really inconsistent on what they do and don't have, but they do have this at the very least. So it won't help once I get inside, but the exterior seems to be usually like the most confusing parts in general anyway. But yeah, we just have to head around over here. But it doesn't have like the vines here that are non-static objects. It just has the rendered backgrounds, so even that doesn't help as much. But anyway, find a nut out here. How many treasures are out here, Dovey? Look at your notes. 2 chests. So that was 1. And now we head this way. That does not lead anywhere. Good. Ooh. Pier's leveled up there. Now he's level 25 or something. Captain. So we have Gallant, Hex, Mage, and Captain. So these moai statues are going to be shooting air at the vines and making them swing around. It's kind of just a little hint to you of how you're going to get around this area. Does that actually lead us anywhere? I don't think so. But yeah, what you have to do is use Whirlwind. And you can jump across these little gaps. Isn't that cute? And we're going to move that so that now we can go down and around. Whee! I'm actually surprised that the enemies here seem to be weaker than the ones in Tandaria. I thought it would be the other way around, given that this area, I guess it's a rock area, so you would go here from Aqua Rock, I don't know. But yeah, now we can climb up here and push that down. And we have easy access all around. Yeah, that doesn't actually lead anywhere, it's just to show you what you can do. It's clever. It doesn't spell it out for you, but it's still pretty obvious. Let's see. This map should be like that. I don't think this leads anywhere. I think this is just a dead end, but let's check it out anyway. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It's not like Whirlwind takes up a terrible amount of synergy anyway. I'm not sure we're going to be finishing up the exterior of this dungeon in this episode, like I usually like to do, just because we did explore the town and stuff beforehand. I don't want to have like 30-minute episode after 30-minute episode, you know? Right, this doesn't lead anywhere either, I believe. No. Also, I really like the music for Gaia Rock here. You know, it has the same type of theme from Izumo of like the traditional Japanese style music. It's nice. It also feels more like the first game. So yeah, these guys are telling you this is the obstacle course. Yeah. Isn't that great? So you just kind of have to go around and guess where each and every obstacle is. Isn't that fun? It's so fun. Obviously there's going to be one in the center there, but I don't remember if there's one up over here. No, okay, good. You kind of just want to avoid those large blocky areas. It's going to make you take the longest path, but I don't remember if there's one right over here or not. No? Okay. Sometimes it wants to trick you, you know? But yeah, that's it for this wall. Okay. Keep going over here. Sorry. Throat just keeps getting stuffed up. Alright, so can jump across over here, but I don't think this actually leads particularly anywhere, or maybe it leads to where we're, oh no, it leads to a chest. Nice. Get an apple here. So that's the only other treasure to really find out here. Yeah, why not? We'll give that to you. That gave a nice boost, actually. Was it like a +6 or something? But yeah, now we head down here, and we're just gonna be going around and pushing that log. Do we want to push it all the way down? I think so. Yeah, that's blocked still on that side. So yeah, now we head all the way back around. The enemies here are weak, but at least they're not giving like pitiful amounts of experience. I don't see myself leveling up too much in this dungeon to begin with, but or in the first place, whatever. But still make an okay amount of progress. But we head up over here and get a fat load of nothing. I'm sensing something. Yeah, so for whatever reason, on top of Gaia Rock, you have to use Reveal. And there's this thing, which it's actually kind of horrifying if you don't know it's going to be there. But you get the dancing idol. Dance, idol, dance. And that is going to be something that we can use to explore the interior of Gaia Rock, which we will do in the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. This has been Sephiroth4 with Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.